Hi, I'm Phillips, European Tour winner and PGA coach. Today's lesson is going to be all about how do we move the feet properly in the golf swing. Okay, so let's get stuck in. Well, we've got some basic movements available to us at the ankle joint, okay? We've got dorsiflexion, pulling that foot up towards the shin bone. We've got plantar flexion, pointing the toe down away from the shin bone. We've got some inversion. If I were to twist the inner portion of my foot in towards my center line, that's inversion. And we have eversion when we do the opposite, when we try and lift the outer rim of the foot up off the ground and that foot rolls in, that's eversion. Okay, so some anatomical terms there, but we're only really interested in the in and out rolling of the foot as far as a golf swing is concerned. We're not really interested in the dorsiflexion or plantar flexion of that foot. So we've only got two movements to worry about. So let's get stuck in. We're into the backswing first. Okay, now when we push that club away from the golf ball, go ahead and watch my how to make your perfect backswing video. That will help you a lot with getting that club moving. When we get that club moving, what we should sense in the feet is the big toe of the lead foot. So for me that's the left foot that's nearest the target. I'm going to feel that I feel some pressure into the ground with that big toe. The foot should be feeling like it rolls a little bit in. It shouldn't be feeling like that knee pops straight out forward. That knee should be feeling like it swings away from the target. Okay, that's a nice way to remember it. Just imagine that your lead knee and foot are both moving away from the target in that backswing, and that should naturally start putting some pressure on the inner portion of your foot, specifically on that big toe. Now again, if you go ahead and watch my how to make a perfect backswing video, I explain how you should gauge whether you lift that lead heel off the ground or whether you keep it on the ground. So go ahead and watch that video. Now it doesn't matter if you're a heel lifter or a heel planter, if you like. If you leave your foot on the ground, you should still feel the same pressure on the inner part of the foot, specifically on that big toe of that lead foot. So these are the pressure points you need to be aware of. If you're making a swing and you can actually feel pressure going into all of your toes forward that way, you know you're doing it wrong. Okay, and certainly if you feel pressure going back into the heels, you're definitely doing it wrong. So be aware that you're looking for pressure in that big toe and that foot to be rolling in. So all the pressure's on the inside of the foot. The back foot, the right foot for me, the foot that's furthest from the target, that foot you need to sense in that foot that there's pressure going into the ground a little bit. You want to feel like that foot's sinking into the floor, and you also want to feel that you use your rear foot a little bit like a claw. Literally try and feel like you're grabbing the ground with that rear foot. So you're really feeling some friction between that rear foot and the floor, and you're creating stability when you do that. So we definitely don't want that rear leg and foot to start wobbling around. We don't want that foot rolling onto the outside too much. We want to feel a little bit of ground grabbing. Literally try and grab the floor with your toes even a little bit in that rear foot. Now downswing wise, again, go ahead and watch my video on how to start the downswing for some real key details there, but specifically about the feet in this video. What we're looking to feel in the downswing is that lead foot. If you're a heel lifter, we want to jam that heel down into the floor, and now we want to feel the pressure in the rear foot rolling in. Again, we don't want that rear heel just springing off the ground in transition. We want to feel the foot rolling in. Butch Harmon talks a lot about this. He believes that the heel of the rear foot should actually lead, so the heel should feel like it leads, not the heel swinging out to the right there and that foot coming off the ground and swiveling out this way. It should be a rolling motion. Again, the knee is kicking in this time. So it's like a mirror image. In the backswing, we've got this lead leg swinging in, and in the downswing, the back leg's going to swing in. Okay, so you can see that if you were a heel lifter like me, I like to lift that lead heel, it starts becoming a little bit like a walking movement. Okay, so I'm literally walking to my right, walking to my left, but the pressure points are key, okay? You don't want to walk in this direction where the knees are popping straight forward. You've got to feel pressure on the inside of the lead foot in the backswing and the inside of the rear foot in the downswing. Those pressure points are key. So I hope that's cleared up and clarified exactly how these feet work in both the backswing and the through swing. Hope my videos are helping you a lot. Please subscribe if they are and you're liking them. Also head over to my website www.vanphillips.co.uk. There's a real wealth of information on there. So, see you next time.